And we also got to be willing to call out the disinformation artists that exist in our community who are there by design to lead people astray and to muddy the waters. All I'm simply saying is this here. If you're watching and if you say judges don't matter, if you say that, well, you know, I hear you, but let's focus on U.S. Senate and congressional races, I'm saying no, 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 no. Because you can pass all the laws you want to, but if you don't have the right judges in place, they can invalidate those very same laws. Got to go to a break, folks. When we come back.
Well, I'm not sure black people are saying that judges don't matter.
Actually, Cleo, they are. No, Cleo, they are. Cleo, I have been dealing with this in the media for my entire career, and here's why what validates that. When you look at voting. People vote at the top of the ticket. The further you go down the ticket, the numbers get lower. When you look at the amount of attention that's placed upon who's running, we typically spend more time focused on presidential, gubernatorial, U.S. Senate, congressional, those races, the further you go down. I've literally had people say, not one or two, not 5 or 10, man, those judges don't matter. We went through the election. We talked consistently about the importance of the federal bench. Folks said, man, that don't matter. I had to explain to people that who you elect as the United States Senate, they're going to be the ones who are going to vote on federal judges. And so I'm not done. So I had to walk folks through. And if you only vote for the president, and say that don't matter. I had a sister in North Carolina, activist, young sister, Cleo, called into my radio show. And she said, you know what? This is 2016. I ain't really feeling Trump. I ain't feeling Hillary. You know what? I'm just going to ignore the presidential campaign and I'm going to focus on my state. And I said, sister, name me the 3 top issues for you in North Carolina. And when she named them, I then walked her through to show her that the federal decision makers have a direct impact on the 3 things she cared about. This an activist, college educated, she said, dang, I didn't know that. She said, I'm trying to fight voting. I said, do you know who is going to determine the gerrymandering laws in your state when it comes to the redistricting? She said, no. I said, the North Carolina Supreme Court. Do you know who's going to determine that? The U.S. Supreme Court. I just saw the story. Republicans in North Carolina have filed. Republican in North Carolina have filed. Matter of fact, I'm just going to go ahead and show it for all the folk who think I don't know what I'm talking about, just so y'all can see what I'm talking about, because I ain't crazy. Because I need to understand what's going on here. Now, y'all might remember that the Supreme Court ruled a couple of years ago that they could not make decisions when it came to political gerrymandering. Well, guess what? They then grabbed the case, correct me if I'm wrong, Matt, out of Alabama when it came to racial gerrymandering. They're now going to consider that case. Now Republicans in North Carolina are so upset because the North Carolina Supreme Court ruled against them. Democrats control that by 4-3, that what they now want is they now want the U.S. Supreme Court. So North Carolina Republicans have filed an emergency brief with the Supreme Court in order for them to step in and overrule. Listen to what I just said. They want, let me show right here. Boom. Breaking at SCOTUS. North Carolina Republicans filed emergency application challenging North Carolina State Supreme Court ruling against gerrymandered congressional districts. So when that sister was telling me that she cared about voting in her state, I said, baby, guess what? The Supreme Court may impact your state. And so, Cleo, there are people who do believe that the federal stuff don't matter, it's who we elect. We have to walk folks through to connect the dots to say there are 3 branches in this country. There is federal, there's legislative, and the federal judiciary, there's legislative, and there's the executive branch. And guess what? All 3 have a role. We can't say let's focus on one, ignore two, can't focus on two, ignore the other. All three work together.
Roland, I'm clear as a bell about what you.
I know you are, but I'm trying to tell you a bunch of other folks not.
But let me finish. I have done workshops, talks on the importance of understanding public policy and the law and connecting the dots. So I'm real clear. I'm real clear about that. I'm also talking about the issue again that I raised earlier about, and I've also heard, let me make this real clear. I almost forgot to say it. I've also heard people say to me, none of that matters. That don't matter. We just want reparations. Like there's no connection between the law and judiciary systems, judges, et cetera, and you're just going to get reparations. And I've seen people who are linear and don't understand how to connect the dots. But I also seen people, sometimes they're in the same room and in the same body, who don't know how to say, I just don't trust this shit. Or people who do know how to say it, I don't trust it. Or who have said, okay, well, we got a black person on the Supreme Court now.
Okay.
It has not rolled down into make any difference in my life. Now we got a sister who with a white man who going to the Supreme Court. I don't trust her yet. She'll have to prove to. I'm not saying this is right or wrong. I'm telling you what people are thinking. She'll have to prove, just like they said about Kamala. She's gonna have to prove.
Okay, hold on, stop. First of all, hold on, stop. Stop. First of all, again, it's Kamala. Her damn name is Kamala. Okay, can we pronounce the black woman's name right? Her name is Kamala. It's not Kamala, it's Kamala. So can we go ahead and get it right? Her damn name is Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm just saying that people are looking at Kamala Harris, pardon the mispronouncing of her name, along with these other people and going, I got this. It's symbolic to me until I see practice. And some of the people that perspective, Roland, do have critical analysis. Some of them have great intelligence.
And that's fine. But here's the point I'm saying. There's something, when some folks say, oh, I need to see practice, some stuff can be done, and that ain't good enough. That ain't good enough. All I'm saying is this here. If you sitting around waiting to say, I need to see practice, that's fine. But while your ass sitting there waiting to see, somebody else is plotting to take over. And all I'm saying is, and I get the whole thing, I don't trust this, I don't trust that. I can guarantee you who I don't trust. I don't trust no right-wing federal judge who does not believe in civil rights, does not believe that we should exist, does not believe in the environment. So I know who the hell I damn sure don't trust. And so folks can sit here and wait for the perfect politician, the perfect judge, the perfect person to match up with all they believe in. And I'm letting you know it don't exist. But what I can tell you is you sit this one out. Trust me, the other side is working and mobilizing to take your ass out. Mm-hmm. I can guarantee you that. Now you want to guarantee in what you can't trust? Oh, I can show you what you can't trust. Now we want to have that. If we want to have that conversation, we can.
Our conversation is informed by what you just got finished saying as well. That they coming, they're organized. No.
They ain't coming. They here. Donald Trump. Listen to me. The Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals. Back me up, Matt. I don't need backing up, but you know what I mean, is considered the most liberal federal court in America as California. That's the West Coast. Donald Trump appointed so many judges to the Ninth Circuit that they literally are one away from having the majority of what has historically been the most liberal circuit in America. Donald Trump appointed 25% of all appellate judges in America. They specifically appointed judges between the ages of 45 and 55. They appointed a white woman who was 11 years out of law school. That white woman is likely going to be on a federal bench for the next 40 to 50 years. They ain't coming. They've been coming. They're here. And I'm trying to get us to understand that while we can sit here and argue about whether somebody got a white husband or a white wife, we can argue about judicial philosophy. We can argue about, well, I got to wait to trust how they going to rule. The other side ain't waiting. They're executing. And what I'm saying is, we better be executing as well.
Back to that Roland Martin unfiltered video in just one moment.
Time to be smart.
Roland Martin's doing this every day.
Oh, no punches!
Thank you, Roland Martin, for always giving voice to the issues.
Look for Roland Martin in the whirlwind, to quote Marcus Garvey again.
The video looks phenomenal, so I'm really excited to see it on my big screen.
Support this man, Black Media. He makes sure that our stories are told.
See, this difference between Black Star Network and Black-owned media and something like CNN.
I got to defer to the brilliance of Dr. Carr and to the brilliance of the Black Star Network.
I am rolling with Roland all the way.
Honored to be on a show that you own. A black man owns the show.
Folks, Black Star Network is here.
I'm real revolutionary right now. Like, wow, Roland was amazing on there.
Stay black. I love y'all.
I can't commend you enough about this platform that you've created for us to be able to share who we are, what we're doing in the world, and the impact that we're having.
Let's be smart. Bring your eyeballs home.
You can't be Black-owned media and be scared.
You dig?